Thanks for joining us for Frankly Franklin. We are talking about custom cars today, custom with a K. We're with Gary. Hi, Gary. How are you? So, all right, Gary Bates from Warren County Kustoms, Customs with a K.
That's right.
Right. Thanks for joining us. So, introduce yourself. Tell me a little about your connection to Franklin.
I'll go back to right after my wife and I got married.
Okay.
A long time ago.
All right.
We were watching TV. We used to live in Meadowdale. And there was a commercial on TV that they were building new homes in Franklin Woods.
Okay.
And so I told my wife, we had nothing to do. Let's run down to Franklin and just look at some houses. We came down on a Sunday. We liked it. We came down Tuesday. We came down Wednesday. And we came down Thursday and bought.
Perfect.
And so we lived in Franklin Woods. So we've been here since 1973.
Okay.
Always been a car guy. My dad owned a body shop. And so I've kind of always been into cars. And I bought my first car when I was 15. And I bought a 49 Mercury. And I paid $25 for it, and I still have it.
No, you're kidding.
I still have the car, and it still runs.
Will it be at the show?
Sure.
All right, so let's talk about the show. Saturday, August 9th.
Correct.
Right? Okay. So tell me, what time does the show start? When does it end? Where is it? How can spectators see it? Just give me is there a cost? Give me the rundown for the whole custom show.
It's open to every make and model car.
Okay.
No motorcycles, just because we don't have room, because we're just overwhelmed with cars.
Okay.
We normally run around 800 cars.
Wow.
The show starts at 3 o'clock. Only because there's so much pressure. If you're familiar with Franklin, it's from Riley Boulevard, and they're lined up all the way to what used to be the high school, to the junior high. Now they're lined up that far to get in prior to 3 o'clock. And so then we try, once the vendors are set up at 2 o'clock, if we can get that pressure off that gate, we try to do that, get them in, and then at 3 o'clock it's just a little less pressure for cars coming in. But there's a band, there's live music. They do 2 shows, one's at 6:30 and one's at 8.
Okay. So it starts at 3 o'clock and goes until
9 o'clock.
Oh, until 9 o'clock. And that's when your 800 cars are here.
They're here the whole time.
So if I have a car and I want to come down and be part of the show, I just show up?
Yeah.
Is there a fee?
$10.
$10 for a car. And what about for attendees? If you just want to come and look at the cars?
It's free.
Okay.
And we run usually 10,000 for the period of the night.
And it's all downtown Franklin?
It's all downtown. It's from Riley to River, and from 6th to 2nd, every empty lot there is, I try to get onto it.
So, I mean, this next question is going to sound a little silly, but this sounds like it's the car show. I mean, 800 cars, 10,000 people. That's a real car show. How did you get to 800 cars in the car show from your 1949 Mercury? You said that you've come a long way.
We started actually here in 1981 here in Franklin.
Okay.
And we approached a restaurant, which was Frisch's at the time, and we asked them if we could do a show there.
All right.
And we also asked them, if we bring cars in, would you give every owner a cherry Coke?
Oh, wow. Okay.
And they said, yeah, they'd give a cherry Coke.
All right.
They probably thought 15 or 20 cars would show up.
Sure.
We had 210.
Oh, my goodness. You have some car friends.
I do have a lot of friends, yes. I know a lot of car friends, that's for sure. And then the fact that it's been here in Franklin since early 2000, probably 99, I think might have been our first year here. Every year it's just got such a great reputation of a great family event.
Yes.
And we don't allow anything that would offend anybody in the town.
Sure.
It's just a good, fun night to bring your kids, and you can talk about the cars you used to have, and that used to be the one I have. We got 2 really great cars coming this year. One is the very last Etzel to run off the assembly line.
Oh, wow.
It'll be here. And I also got the very first 1936 Ford built, and it will be here.
Oh,
and that car actually belongs to a person right here in Franklin.
Wow.
But you normally you just don't see it out.
And will those be, will there be some signage? Will people know that? Okay,
yes.
So a lot of people will bring what's special about their cars so that you can talk to them about
some
it.
of them do, and most of them don't.
Sure.
They just want to come and have fun. And They meet all their friends, and we always say, because a lot of shows you go to, you'll see lawn chairs set up, or they'll have a tent set up because they're saving their tent for their buddy.
Right.
We try to avoid that by saying, come together, park together.
Right.
You all come in the same line, you park side by side.
Yep.
And if your buddy's lagged behind, he's going to be someplace else in town and not with you.
That's right. Well, I've actually heard that this car show has spawned some other pretty large, respected shows in the area. Tell me about that. You're famous everywhere. So where else are you famous?
This is really cool.
Okay.
It's been quite a few years back now, and there was some people coming down 75, and they were on vacation.
Yeah.
And they were going to Michigan.
Yep.
But there was just so many hot rods and cars going down the highway, and they seen where they were getting off out by the truck stop.
Right.
And the guy says, let's go see what's going on. And so they came into town, and they were just blown away by what we were doing. And they said, we're going to come back next year, and we're going to bring some friends.
Yep.
The following year, they came back, and we talked to them quite a little bit about it, and that's when Somerset was born. They were from Somerset, Kentucky, and that's when they started that show down there, was after seeing this show here.
Are you proud? I mean, does that just kind of give you a little bit of pride?
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Inspired
it's an unknown thing, but it was.
Absolutely.
That they thought enough of it that they wanted to start. But we have people from Canada that come down to this show. Wow. So they draw from a pretty good sized area.
Well, I mean, you've been doing this for 4 decades. Certainly, you must have lots of friends and family who have helped along the way.
Oh, let me tell you, I got a church family right here in Franklin.
Okay.
And just about every member I got volunteers to help at the show, and so it really helps us out.
Yeah.
Plus, we got a lot of car buddies. This year, we got 2 more car clubs.
Okay.
Asphalt Outlaws is one of them, and Cincy Street Rods is another. They volunteered to help us out because there's only 4 or 5 of us left now, as opposed to the 13 that we originally started with. So and they knew we needed help. They knew we were getting old.
So over all this time, any special memory or generous contribution that sticks out in your mind that you feel you need to give a shout out on the podcast to?
Boy, this show isn't long enough for all of them. There's so many that's really helped us. Sponsors, just unbelievable sponsors. We had a company in North Carolina that sent us wax up this year so the first 200 cars will get a sample of their wax.
Oh, how neat.
So that's kind of cool.
Yes.
So and our workers, volunteers this year are going to have shirts that's got a license plate, Ohio license plate on it, and it says WCK, Warren County Kustoms, and it says 8125, which was the year was 81 when we started, and 25 now. So it's kind of a neat little license plate.
Sure.
Just so you know who's helping out with the show. So if you need help, you can find somebody with license plates on their back, and that's them. Yeah.
So I hear that you have a special guest performing this year. Do you want to tell me and the rest of the community about that?
We've had some really well-known bands that's been to Franklin, but one band really stood out to me over the years, and they're called 24/7 Party Band. They're actually from Dayton.
Okay.
And they're just super easy to work with. They'll do anything you want them to do. They'll sing any song you want them to sing. And if you want them to extend the show 5 or 10 minutes, they'll do that. They'll sing an extra. They don't care. But they've kind of been our go-to group. But we've had some wonderful groups in here before. The Vandals have been here quite a few times. We did have one incident where it rained, and I think that's when the lightning hit the junior high school smokestack at that time and cracked it or broke it or something. And they were called Phil Dirt and the Dozers, and they never got to play a note because it rained and it did not stop. But what's good about all this, out of 44 years, we've only had rain 3 times.
Okay, and this is a rain or shine event.
It's rain or shine. We'll have 500 here, whether it's raining or not.
Right. Okay, all right, that's
great. Loyal group.
That's right. So, what does the future hold downtown for Saturday night for this, August night? Tell me what you think the future holds for this, because it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's pretty exciting. What could it be? Your vision,
It's
right?
got to be somebody that's in the know.
Yeah.
Somebody, not that I know everything, but I know almost everything.
Well, I think you're pretty
And
passionate
somebody
about
coming
cars.
into it, it's a learning curve.
Sure.
And we've been learning for 44 years. So the next guy come in, it's not going to be what we've done.
Sure.
And like I've always said, whoever takes the show over, comes in and does it, next year they will have a fantastic crowd. They will be here.
Yes.
Just on the name Downtown Saturday Night.
Yep.
And it's what they do next year at that show, whoever it is,
Yep.
will decide whether this group will come back the following year.
Absolutely.
And if they come and you've changed 500 different things and
Sure.
you're doing different and
Yeah.
then they're going to say,
Right.
that's not Warren County Customs, or they didn't do it that way, or
Right.
whatever. So,
Right.
But I've got a great group the club, they've pretty much given me free reign, and I pretty much do what I want to do, and I just tell them what I'm doing. I just say, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I got this, and like the license plate thing.
Sure.
Nobody said, well, that's stupid.
Right. Well, it sounds like you're doing something right. Is there anything else that you want to add about the show? Or again, it's on Saturday, August 9th, downtown Franklin from 3 to 9 o'clock. And you can probably follow Franklin's Facebook
We're on Facebook.
page.
We're on
and you're
Facebook.
also under Warren County Customs with a K. Customs with a K.
Yeah, and there's probably a few thousand pictures of past shows all up through there.
Okay.
We do have 50 awards. We picked 50 cars.
Wow.
And what we do after the show, it's usually in September, that 50 and their families are invited to a banquet.
Oh.
And that's to thank them for coming to Franklin and thank for them being involved. And then all the volunteer help that we get, we also invite them to the banquet.
Yeah.
And we give away a lot of cool stuff just to thank them for helping us out and making Franklin Auto Show the way it is, you know. And that's another thing. I showed a sign here. Every place calls them car shows, and I think we probably did at the beginning, but along the road I changed it to an auto show. I wanted to step it up one notch from a car show.
Right.
So that's kind of how that went.
Yeah.
And another little interesting tidbit, when we started doing the show, a friend of mine, Phil Masters, was a manager of a main auto parts here in town, and another friend of mine, Bill Chandler, lived in Springboro, and the three of us put this thing together and got it going. And we had went to Dayton, and they used to call, back in the late 70s, they're having a cruise tonight.
Yes.
They're having a cruise.
Right.
Well, we were way away from Dayton, and we were way away from Cincinnati, so I told him, I said, why don't we call it Cruise In?
Sure.
You cruise into Franklin and park.
Yes.
And it stuck, and I'm telling you, Cruise Ins is all over the United States now. It's all called Cruise Ins. So
amazing.
That's kind of cool. We take a feather in our hat for that one here.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's cool.
Well, Gary, it sounds like we owe you thank yous for many, many things, including your 4 decades of work and partnership with Franklin. So we thank you very much, and thank you for joining us for Frankly Franklin, August 9th, downtown, Saturday from 3 to 9 o'clock. Warren County Customs, we're doing it downtown Saturday
If you
night.
come at 5 o'clock, you might not get ran over.
Perfect. All right. That's a bonus. Come at 5 o'clock and don't get run over.
Cars will already be parked.
Thanks for joining us on Frankly Franklin. Thanks for tuning into Frankly Franklin. We are going to take a little break as we get into the August months and get ready for the fall and for the holiday season. So give us a little bit of time during these dog days of summer to take a little break and regroup, and we'll be back with you guys this fall to bring you more of Frankly Franklin podcast.